Hey, hey, fam, welcome back. Um, this isn't a song reaction or anything. This is just something I wanted to share with you that I found on X um, today. The Shroud of Turin. It is controversial to many. There are many who believe it is the true burial cloth of Jesus, and the process of the resurrection is what left the imprint on the cloth. And there are those who say it's fake, and then you've had all these tests over the year that say, oh no, it can't possibly be old enough, just to have them come back and retest it with updated technology to say, oh yeah, it is old enough. And so the argument continues. Me personally, i believe I believe it is Jesus's burial cloth, and I believe the process of the resurrection itself is what left the imprint of his body on that cloth. Now, I want you to see this. This is just really kind of interesting. It says the Shroud of Turin is the single most fascinating and perplexing artifact ever discovered, baffling scientists, historians, and believers for centuries. Scientific analysis confirms the body image was not formed by paint, dye, ink, pigments, or any artistic medium. No brushstrokes, no directionality, no binders. The coloration results from a precise chemical alteration of the linen fibers themselves. The image is extraordinarily superficial, affecting only the topmost microfibrils of the threads. We're talking about a depth of a few hundred nanometers. To put that in perspective, a single human hair is 80,000 nanometers thick. The image on the shroud is thinner than a soap bubble. The image resides solely on the outermost surface layer with no penetration into the cloth, as would occur with liquids or pigments. This superficiality, combined with the image's lack of distortion, its photographic negative quality, and its embedded 3D information, points to a rapid, intense burst of energy, most plausibly in the form of vacuum, ultraviolet radiation, or seminal electromagnetic phenomena. Yeah, the resurrection. Italian researchers at ENEA have shown that replicating even key aspects of the image requires an immense flash of energy. Estimates range from billions to as high as 34 trillion watts delivered in an incredibly brief pulse on the order of 1/40th of a billionth of a second. Wow. Any slower or less controlled release would scorch or incinerate the delicate linen instead of delicately discoloring it. No known natural process or current human technology can fully account for such a precise, non-destructive encoding of a full body image originating from within the wrapped form. What kind of event could generate a sudden intense burst of radiant energy from a lifeless body without causing heat damage, scorching, or any detectable residue while imprinting the cloth in this extraordinary way? The only logical explanation that unites the forensic evidence, wounds precisely matching Roman scourging, crucifixion, wrist and foot nailing, a side spear wound, and a crown of thorns, with this otherwise inexplicable image formation process, is the resurrection itself. At the moment Christ rose, a divine burst of light, the radiant glory of his glorified body, brighter than the sun, imprinted the cloth as he passed through the linen, leaving a photographic negative that has baffled science for over 2 millennia. In layman terms, the Shroud of Turin is quite possibly the first selfie ever taken capturing the moment of resurrection in real time. Now, what's really cool about this is what I want you guys to watch. They took the image of Jesus's face in the Shroud of Turin, and they applied AI to it based upon the details of the image. And it's just awesome. Just check it out. Y'all just check it out.
This isn't a filter. That dirt on the glass is the shroud image. Watch what happens when it's wiped away. Now ask the real question. What process makes a surface-only imprint like that without paint?
Oh, look at that. Wow. I mean, the things they can do with AI, and granted it was done with AI, but it was done with the parameters of the image in the cloth. So that might be a very real depiction of how Christ really looked. I mean, I just thought that was so amazing when I saw it. It completely and totally blew my mind, especially as one of those millions who believes that the shroud is real. So, and that it represents what we say it represents. Anyway, Christ is King. Let me know what you guys thought of this. I mean, how cool was that? Um, anyway, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for taking this little side trip with me on this. This was kind of an afterthought after doing a reaction to the song Golgotha. I mean, I'm talking about Jesus and the resurrection, and so is this. So it was just kind of an afterthought, something I wanted to share that I found very fascinating. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And goodbye, and God bless.